when you're approaching the victim, the applications for most of these are implying that it's so limited or confining that we can't configure a sked around them. We can't get bodies on both sides of them or head and back without blocking our exit point and move them easily. So we're really limited. All right, so we're going to start with just the webbing package. It's just a quick, easy girth, but the application of it is very effective for pulling your victims. All right? Always keep that water knot in your hand. Bring it up, girth it. That's all you're doing. Same application. When you get to that victim, you may be able to access his hands and wrists, and we're going to talk about Nance knots and those applications in a little bit. But there's a lot of slippage with those components, as well as they can really hurt extremities depending on how you rig them. If I'm approaching him this way and I want to girth him, I'm going to come up under his shoulder with that water knot. Then I'm going to grab the remainder of the webbing. I'm going to come up under him and go under this other shoulder. Now, when you cinch this, ideally this water knot is going to be on the bottom side of him. If it's on the top side or the lateral side, when you go to cinch and pull, what it has a tendency to do is pull from the top side and drive his shoulder blades and head down. You want to achieve the opposite, right? Because you want him to slide and progress through that opening. So if you can, try and work it around him so that that girth point is going to be underneath him. Does that make sense? Now, from here with that drag strap, I can either inchworm and try and do a one-to-one, or if I've deployed my search bag, I can create some hasty mechanical advantages. When I get to my victim, if I elect to put the webbing on as a packaging component, I can put a carabiner through the end of this, either by putting an overhand on a bite in it and short chopping it, my rope. I'm going to do nothing more than pass my rope through there. Okay? Now, this rope bag has to move with me, or it has to be packaged on the victim. One of the two. I can't leave it in the space because it's going to become an entanglement as we withdraw. From here, I have made what? This is a 2-to-1. Okay, you build up a lot of friction with the carabiner. If you have a pulley and you want to implement a pulley, especially one of the side plate click outs, those are a lot faster and a lot easier to implement. But this enables you to move him, thus reducing his force in half, or his load in half. Also, once you get to a certain point, if you're not able to effectively move him with your own strength inchworming, you can deploy rope all the way back to your anchor man who's in an open vaulted area, and he can pull while you just manipulate corners of his body or move him around objects. Does that make sense? So you're just clipping in for a quick and easy 2-to-1.